You may end up deciding to trim some of this hair, but
I thought about that and I wasn't sure, and I thought you would be able to tell me.
do you need to get that? So what we would do is take, this is just, you can get lots of different kinds of padding, cotton padding. This happens to be padding that they use when they cast someone.
Oh.
Is what we ordered this, I think, on Amazon. Probably got a pack of it. I can show you the name of it.
Okay.
But we've used different kinds. It's just something thick that's soft that you can use to create a cushion. So now her little legs are a lot smaller than Chi-Chi's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably plenty.
Well, we're trying to create a big cushion around this, right?
Well, to the point of losing grip, though, you're not. Remember, it has to be tight enough that it won't slide off. If you wrap too much on it, it falls off.
And then you can tape it.
That surgical tape?
This is just, yeah, just first aid type tape. And then this is just gauze here. So this is nice because this actually, the size is really nice for her.
Mm-hmm.
As you can,
And this is where you can tighten it up. You pull the gauze over and...
she's not liking that.
I'm sorry.
And then when you're trying to go over the top, you just kind of make an angle and go over the top like that.
Okay.
Or if you want to turn it.
That's probably good.
So how did your dog get here from Seoul?
So after her amputation, she stayed in Seoul for a couple months while she was recovering. And then she flew on a plane and cargo from Seoul to Los Angeles. And then the rescue drove her from Los Angeles to Phoenix.
And that's how you found out about her?
No, we saw a video of her, like the day after her amputations that I saw online. And then because our two beagles came from the rescue in Los Angeles that was working with the rescue in South Korea.
Okay.
This is called Koban. It sticks to itself. It's like a.
It's like when they do blood work.
Mm-hmm.
And we can buy that on Amazon.
You can. I have a ton of this I can give you.
And then you're not putting adhesive tape on her fur or anything.
Right, because you just unwrap this.
Yeah.
So that's got some cushion now.
Now, if she were to put weight on it and walk around, eventually that might loosen up and fall off, but this feels pretty good. You want to feel how tight it is?
Yeah. Hi, baby.
Okay, want to do the other side?
Mm-hmm. So,
Flip.
yeah, so we didn't really know what her situation was, but saw the video of her, and I just fell in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
And so we said we wanted to adopt her. We didn't even know if she'd ever walk again. We just said, well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And she's very determined.
So as a two-person job, I'm just helping to keep this from falling off until she tapes it, and make sure the leg doesn't get pulled away.
And as she gets more used to it, you might be able to do this without help. I don't know. It's one of those things that once you get better at it, you're more adept.
Yeah.
At first, you're like
I could do it myself, holding onto her, sitting like this. I think.
Chi-Chi's bigger, so we always had to have 4 hands. But
Yeah. Well, with her, she's really squirmy, so I would need help, and that's where I have a good neighbor to help.
Well,
that's great.
and
That's great that you have Millie to help you.
Yeah. And I bought a wound kit because I had foot surgery, and I may have a lot of this stuff
Okay.
in it.
This is helping you, sweetie. This is helping you.
yeah.
She goes,
So we did this for Chi-Chi for 2+ months every day. It took us 30 minutes to wrap all 4 legs. every morning, and then they fell off during the day, and we would rewrap them. And
Sometimes they'd fall off in 2 minutes.
and then I can show you, we had a local prosthetist here that makes human prosthetics that made us a set of kind of simple foam prosthetics. And we used those for 4 or 5 months. And then we got the purple ones that were custom made in Virginia.
And that's where your vet did the
casting.
The casting.
The
so you
casting
could
was
send
done
it.
here. And then actually he was just in town 2 weeks ago. He came and met her for the first time in person and casted her here for her new prosthetics. Because her situation is fairly complex with 4 legs all amputated in different places. So we were looking for a better fit because she still has a lot of challenges with sores with her legs.
Well, if we can get this one to walk, then she would be a good candidate.
Yeah, for
It-
sure.
It's just waiting to see if she'll walk.
Yeah.
And, you know, we just don't know what happened before, but she is such a sweet dog, rides beautifully in the car, and really behaves.
Yeah,
And if you
she's-
say no, she knows what that means,
You're a good girl.
and she'll go right to her bed and lay down.
Well, and Chi-Chi knows Chi-Chi's very cooperative every time we, would do this or now put her prosthetics on. She knows she needs them. They learn, right?
Yeah.
You're helping me.
Yeah.
Let's see what you think about those.
Put some weight on you.
Well, and her legs are amputated at the same place, so whoever did it knew what they were doing.
Yeah, it's just sad that,
No weight bearing there.
Well, but like she's saying, she got the thing so she can start having her
Yeah.
walk and helping her, and then there's a little bit there, unless you're holding her up.
Her legs together.
Let's put her down on the floor and see what she does.
Okay.
I'm just recording it because,
Well, she's got them behind her at least.
Yeah, it keeps them from bending as much.
so what do you think? Well, at least they're crossed like a regular dog's.
Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Pick them up and walk with them. Good girl.
Yeah, she did bring them out.
She
Yeah.
did bring him out a little bit. Let me get some treats.
You know, wouldn't this be marvelous? And how long do you think that wrap will stay on her?
Well, if she's not walking, it'll probably stay on all day. So you'd want to change it, every day minimum. Take them off at night.
Can you get your feet up?
Yeah,
There
she
you-
does, yeah.
You gotta get your feet up. Yeah, don't you chew on that.
There she like lifted their leg. Can you lift it? Does she ever try? Do you see her ever try
Yeah.
to scratch?
Yes.
So she moves her legs to scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why when they said she was covered with fleas, can you imagine what that was like for her to not be able to do anything about it?
Yeah.
Pick that up. This is the cast padding, what it's called, if you want to take a picture of that.
Okay.
And I don't know how many